There was a genius in America, a righteous man named Rabbi Shimon Schwab. He said, point, very wonderful. You remember that Leah, our matriarch, had a very complex relationship with Jacob, our patriarch. It is written in the Torah, and Leah said, now my husband will love me. Why? Because Leah said, because I am unloved. Leah felt that Jacob, our patriarch, hated her, and therefore she hoped, maybe now he will love her. How is it possible that Jacob, our patriarch, the most distinguished of the patriarchs, Jacob, whom the Holy Zohar calls Jacob, our patriarch, the most praised among all the patriarchs, he would hate Leah, and in the Torah it is written, and he loved Rachel more than Leah, meaning not that he hated Leah, but he loved Rachel more. So how did Leah conclude from this that she was hated? And Leah said, because I am unloved. The rabbi says something very interesting. The rabbi says we have such a concept. I love something, but there is something I love more. I also love this, but I love something else more. This is in our human intellect. The intellect of the Torah, he says, is absolute. In the Torah, there is almost no such thing as relative. Things are absolute. If you love something, you love something, and if you love something else more, then you hate this. In the Torah, when there is a choice between what I love more and what I love less, what would I choose? What I love more. So, in the eyes of the Torah, from the Torah's perspective, Leah was considered hated. If Rachel is loved more than her, she is hated. Everyone should ask themselves, do I love the Torah? Of course I love the Torah. Do I love the Holy One? Blessed be He. Of course I love the Holy One. Blessed be He. But you love money more. You love the pleasures of the world and understanding even more. So no, as painful as it is to hear, it means that in the Torah's perspective, you hate the Torah. In the Torah's perspective, if you are willing, when you have the choice right now between coming to a Torah lesson and something that interests you more right now, then relatively your attitude towards the Torah in the Torah's perspective, as hard as it is to hear, this is a perspective of hatred and the vision of Leah, if it was said, and he loved Rachel more than Leah. So she feels, and you say, Leah, and God saw that I am unloved. She feels unloved. A person does not sit to learn, at least at that hour, that nothing else will interest you, that nothing else will be important in your eyes. At least it is written there in the Torah, come up to me on the mountain and be there. Once said one of the great righteous men, Rabbi Yecheskel Kuzmir. He said, at least when you are on the mountain, be there until the end. You are already in the Gemara lesson. It is already open. You are already learning, at least in this hour that you are learning. Be here with all of yourself. All your desires, all your passion, all your struggle will be here. They will be in the Torah, at least in that hour. Nothing else interests you, nothing else. Isn't it more important in your eyes? This, gentlemen, should be our attitude towards the Torah. A person should place the Holy Torah first in their hierarchy of values. This, gentlemen, is the question of questions. Where do you place the Torah, the commandments, and prayer in your hierarchy of values? What is more important to you and what is important to you?